welcome to Soulmates, where we talk about all our favorite little guys and all our favorite little games. I'm Ivy Fox. Oh, and I need to burp. You can find me at Ivy Fox Art on co-host. You can find the horror fiction podcast I'm making, The Mad Brown, on your podcast app of choice. Joining me as always is Ash.
Hi, I'm Ash. I'm basically like a worm, but you can find me on ko-fi.com/AsherLark, and I also run the co-host for this podcast, which is Soul-Mates-Podcast.
I don't know if I'm gonna put music in this episode. I don't know what's going on with this episode, but I guess our theme is by Sueños Electrónicos. You can find him at Bandcamp. Our cover art is by Rygarden. You can find on Instagram. And then this intro falls apart because we're doing something different today.
Yeah.
It's,
We've decided 3 episodes into this podcast that now is a good time to break up the format.
That's how it works.
And to do something else.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up early, I think.
Yeah.
So, basically, with the next character, that we are going to do on the podcast, as decided by the random number generator, is from this movie, which is... How the fuck do I pronounce this shit?
It's Fate, Kaleid, Liner, PRISMA ILLYA, Licht, the Nameless Girl.
Yeah, we all know Fate, Kaleid, Liner.
Yep.
Never mind.
No, we all know Fate, Kaleid, Liner, PRISMA ILLYA, Licht. I feel like it should be liked, but it's Licht. The Nameless Girl.
Yeah, and we have never seen this movie, nor have we ever interacted with this anime franchise.
No. The only thing I know about Fate is that one of my good friends really hates it.
The only thing I know about Fate is that one time I tried watching a Fate show, and it was like kind of a formulaic sort of like school mystery for like the first 4 episodes, and then the world broke apart and it became this like weird metaverse thing. And this is my sort of approximate impression of all Fate, is that all Fate things, of which there's like a million, are like pastiches on genres that then sort of fall apart and connect to their metafiction shit.
The problem is that this sounds kick-ass, but you don't know. Secretly, it isn't.
And so this is their... PRISMA ILLYA is their, like, magical girl show, I think. At least
we
is
assume.
One of their magical girl shows. And this is the second movie. We have not seen the first movie.
Is the first movie, as I can see on the sidebar here, Fate, Kaleid, Liner, PRISMA ILLYA? Well, no, that's not the movie, that's the show.
It's something about the snow.
The Snow Girl.
Anyway, it's not relevant, because the crossover is for the characters for this crossover. This crossover was specifically with this movie. And so I was like, we should watch this movie before we talk about any of the characters. There will probably be references to PRISMA ILLYA in general beyond this movie, but we should at least have some basis in something, and it should probably be this movie, because this is the movie that they are putting in front of us. Like, all of the crossover, like, event stuff and everything said this is a crossover with
Fate, Kaleid, Liner, PRISMA ILLYA, Licht, the Nameless Girl.
Yeah. I hate that you're saying it licked and not leaked. That's fine.
Should it be leaked? I don't go here.
I mean, that's...
And by here, I mean sort of the concept of language.
The concept of German. That's just... I'm pretty sure you would pronounce that leaked in German, but...
I have a friend whose last name is this. And that's liked, but it's spelled slightly differently.
Okay, well, that sounds like a them problem, IMO.
She'll never listen to this podcast, so...
Anyway, what are we doing? Oh, right.
We're watching a movie.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just watch the movie and I guess, talk over it. Or maybe we won't talk. Maybe this will suck. We just don't know.
We just don't know.
But, like, the idea is, dear listener, you should, via whatever means you have, this movie is extremely difficult to find illegally, but I believe in you. You should watch along with us. Watch the movie with us and hang out. It'll sort of be like that guy sitting in front of the poster of the women eating salad. It'll be like that.
What?
Never mind.
We can't get into this. We have an hour and a half of movie to watch.
We do have an hour and a half of movie to watch. I will say ahead of time, the editing on this might be a little rougher because I might not actually go through the whole thing and minutely edit everything. Part of this is just because it needs to be exactly as long as the movie. Part of this is that I'm bored and this is a bonus episode. But that'll mean it's authentic. You're truly authentically watching a movie with us.
Yeah.
Did you have any thoughts before we just start the movie?
I'm excited to watch this movie because I don't think... I was going to say I don't think it's going to be very good. That's not what I mean. I haven't watched, like, a full anime movie in a minute, and I'm excited to just have that experience authentically, which sometimes is just like, wow, what the hell is happening? So here we go.
All right. You can see the movie. I'm just going to hit play right now. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and listener, presumably you're watching this movie with us, hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. That was very vague.
That was so bad. They'll get the general idea.
It'll be fine.
Kadokawa!
Silverlink.
What?
That's my
Silverlink.
favorite. That's my favorite Link alt costume in Smash Brothers.
I really like that joke.
Thanks.
It's starting.
This is some...
Oh, look at her move around on that background.
Yeah, that was a little weird. You know what this space reminds me of? It reminds me of the weird... maybe I should... 2 Holy Grails? It's a lot. Oh no!
Oh no!
He'll never get his 2 Holy Grails now. This space reminds me of... The space reminds me of the space at the end of Sonic 06.
Okay.
Where they bring the Chaos Emeralds to, like, restore the world or whatever.
I know what you mean.
I can't believe that you know what I mean.
I do. This reminds me of Final Destination, because you just talked about Smash, like, 5 seconds ago.
Mm.
That was the name of the movie, by the way. They really put it all up on screen there.
Yeah.
What's going to be true about this podcast is that if you're not watching the movie with us, that's an insane way to listen to this episode. Because we're not describing everything that goes on.
Oh.
Lesbians?
I'm pretty sure these motherfuckers are 11, to be clear.
Okay, well, that would make sense as well.
Uh-huh. It snowed.
That's true in real life.
It did snow. It's currently covered in snow.
It's currently snowing really hard outside.
Yeah, me too. This is wild because we live very far apart.
Yeah, well, there's kind of an Arctic blast going all over the North America at the moment. Hey, they're magical girls.
Are there little things talking?
No.
But there was dialogue and there was no mouths moving, but these little things were
Their mouths were moving.
Oh no, this is definitely just a straight up sequel. We were talking about, is this a standalone movie or is it like a sequel to the first movie? This is absolutely
Is this girl,
sequel.
Is the girl that's talking right now the one that we are talking about? I feel like it is.
I wasn't planning on spoiling that, but I think the answer is yes. I guess we're spoiling that. Is the black-haired girl is who we're going to be talking about.
I didn't specify.
Well, she was talking when you said it, and so there was no way for me to answer the question. We're not out of sync. I'm streaming the movie to you.
Maybe they're out of sync.
Dude, this motherfucker has great aim. Are you seeing this? Headshot
Yeah,
after
it's
a
kind of
headshot.
awesome. Ilya!
Yeah,
Sorry.
the white-haired girl is, or the blonde-haired
That's the titular
girl,
Prisma
she's
Illyia.
Illyia. I don't know how I feel about the animation style of this.
It's normal.
It's normal.
Okay, now the little things are talking.
Yeah. I can't tell if she has a bow in her hair, or if her hair is made into bows.
No, she has a bow in her hair. Now, what is... Okay. I'm really disturbed by the character design of this blonde-haired woman. Okay, yeah, these are the three characters who they crossed over. There's also a boy.
Yes, this is the main cast. There's the boy. You're talking about big titty suit lady.
Yeah, I'm disturbed by her weird... She's got twin tails, but she's also wearing a suit.
Uh-huh.
And those two things are contrasting, but in a way that upsets me.
Wow, I can't believe Fate Illyia. Oh my god, I can't remember the whole fucking thing, and I don't have it pulled up.
Fate Kaleid Minor Prisma Illyia Licht the Nameless Girl.
Great, I can't believe that is queering gender. Amazing.
Wow.
So I believe I've sort of read the lore blurbs for these guys because I was just curious what the fuck was going on with them when the crossover happened. I know that the one with the freaky eyes and the white hair and the slightly darker skin, I think she's some kind of demon or something.
That's terrible.
But then she opted into being a magical girl.
I wish I knew anything.
Uh-huh. What's your impression, tell me the plot of Prisma Illyia after 5 minutes of this movie. Just the whole thing.
Well, everyone who lives in this house is a participant in the magical girl situation.
Sure.
But there are only two little magical girl orbs.
Uh-huh.
Illyia is the most important one. Maybe, I don't know, if the darker skinned girl is a demon who opted in, God, there's something about the Ainsworth, I can't do this. Is Ruby is the name of the thing. I'm assuming that the two little things are for Miyu and Illyia, and not for the other one.
We could stop doing this if you want, and do something more reasonable with our time.
No, this is
watching
good.
a movie we have no idea what's going on.
They're going off to a school, and there's something... They're gonna engage in battle with something.
Yeah, Tanaka seems to be in some sort of fugue state.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how this movie looks. It upsets me. And I
don't
know why.
Normal.
It does look normal, but I just don't like it.
I understand. We were just talking about my, anime watching habits. That's Erica. Great.
That's Erica. Great.
We were just talking about my anime watching habits, and I said I watch a lot of garbage, and that's why I'm not bothered by this very normal style. She's an Ainsworth.
Okay. From reading the movie blurb, I think the Ainsworths are some family who wants the Holy Grails.
The two of them.
Two of them that you find in the Sonic 06 ending scene void.
Mm-hmm. So...
There's a black cube. I'm taking notes.
The black cube, I assume, is the coffin thing we saw at the beginning. And Julian is probably the girl?
Mm-hmm.
Because the guy did, like, die or something at the beginning. These two are not actually related. This girl is 100% the main character, more so than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Oh, shit. Yay! Fucked up bullshit.
Ooh.
Okay, she's getting glooped with the... She's getting glooped with the purple stuff that turns people into trophies in Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary.
This is just like Subspace Emissary.
This is just like Subspace Emissary.
I appreciate that it's gotten fraught extremely quickly so that we can really dive in. Can we get some battle sequences? That's what I really want to know.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoa!
Jesus Christ.
I love this girl. Why wasn't she in the crossover?
That's a good question. She's got a character design.
Rocks. This is like fucking...
One Holy Grail? Wait. What are they talking about? Are the little things the Holy Grails?
Maybe?
The little things must be the Holy Grails.
I had a thought about this big hammer girl, which is that if I had to describe her, I would describe her as Yuri Thor. And she might be Thor, because I know a thing in these Fate things is that...
It's like historical or mythological.
Yeah, historical and mythological. And this shit is definitely Mjolnir. Like, look at this shit.
Mm-hmm. I really like... I'm a big fan of characters who have big ol' arms.
Uh-huh.
Standard Magical Blast won't be enough, so it's time to bring out my knife.
Yeah, it's time to bring out my tiny knife.
I will say Miyu's, like, Magical Girl costume is very good.
Is it? What is good about it?
I like it. She's got, like, little fairy wings. Whoa.
Oh my god, she's, I can't think of the reference right now.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Suddenly she has gotten way cooler.
Uh-huh.
And more interesting.
Uh-huh. No, I've lost track of what I was gonna say, because I'm too focused on this, like, teenage girl Viking fight with big weapons.
My god. She's got this obsidian sword?
Uh-huh.
Kick-ass. Also, her hair grows to 10 times its normal size.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. That's Thor.
She's Yuri Thor.
She's Yuri Thor.
Or she's
I like
borrowing
whatever
the
is poking
power
out
of
of her
a god.
forehead. Fun.
Yeah. I'm also curious. I imagine that if you take that out of her forehead...
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, the magical girls are taking on the powers of various figures.
Uh-huh.
So this girl is taking on the power of Thor, and Miyu is taking on the power of Hercules.
Is she? Well, they said a berserker.
Well, Thor said it was Hercules.
Uh-huh.
This still whips.
Yeah. This is good, actually.
This is good, actually. No!
She's been card-captured.
Cards.
She's been card-captured.
It would be way better if we were watching Cardcaptor Sakura right now. That's unfair. That's really unfair. What? Who?
What?
Is this the boy?
I think this might be the boy.
If we
I believe
located
the boy is Gilgamesh. Like, is the no? This is not the boy.
Okay. Oh, never mind. It's this guy. And the other girl is named Kuro. Now I know everyone's names.
I still don't know Thor girl's name.
No, she never said it. You think the blonde-haired boy is Gilgamesh?
I know he is.
You know he is?
Yeah, it's in his
That's why...
Mahjong Soul lore.
Okay, great. Well, my friend who really dislikes Fate mostly dislikes it because he's like, whenever I look up Gilgamesh, I find images of this little boy. And it's like, you are nothing to me. Okay, so now... This is Julian. Not the girl. She works for Julian.
Boy? Oh,
no.
She works for Julian. Okay.
It seems very clear who's on the side of good and who's on the side of evil. And I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say that. You're holding your arm.
You're clutching your arm.
One of the holy girls is named Ruby. I have to say this out loud or I'm gonna, lose track of what's happening.
We have to fill airtime somehow. Some sickos are gonna be listening to this without watching the movie. And that's fucked up. And so I feel like I have to fill airtime for them.
Mm-hmm.
If you're being a sicko right now, you can just watch the movie. It's fine.
You're a sicko.
You're a sicko, first of all.
Okay, so Erica is Julian's little sister. Julian is also part of the evil family.
Okay. This tracks with what I know about Erica, which is that she was originally evil. And then...
I don't know. So around this table, we've got Tanaka, who went to the school. We've got the three main girls. We've got the brother.
He's the big brother of...
That was some Utena shit that just showed up on screen. I was just thinking about Little Elevator. Sorry.
We have the brother, and then we have these three women.
I don't know what... Gilgamesh.
He's not here.
He's not here.
The
black box
we finally
is a
get to
Pithos.
learn. Erica is a catastrophe.
So they're opening Pandora's box.
Uh-huh. Wait, which one's Erica again?
The girl who asked to die.
Okay.
Heroic spirits are the ones they can summon, I assume.
Uh-huh.
With the cards. I don't know what a phantasm is.
They're also figuring it out. Sure. Uh-huh.
You can't just keep comparing things to the Holy Grail. I need two Holy Grails in a Pandora's box.
Is this the key to understanding fate? Is that just everything is a Holy Grail?
Everything is a Holy Grail.
We already know a method by which the founders can come.
So the ones responsible for the cards are the Ainsworths.
So the Ainsworth card captor heroes, and then...
Uh-huh. Erica is using the Pandora card.
Okay, I understand. So they're manipulating her into opening the box.
And what's coming out of the box is the subspace emissary goo.
Right.
I've got it. I'm understanding.
Mm-hmm. See, we didn't need to watch the show. We didn't need to watch the previous movie. We just fucking got it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we
God
went
damn
over
it.
this.
We just went over this.
They literally said what Pandora's box was.
Yeah, we don't have to go over it
again.
Jesus Christ! Under the order of Zeus. I know about Pandora, but not Pandora's box. Jesus. I hate it here.
I hardly know her.
I assume... So the red-haired boy must be Mew's brother.
I guess so.
Probably.
Miyu is the girl who went to the school?
No, Mew is the black-haired girl.
Right, okay. Because she said big brother to him. This is confusing, because he has the same hair color as the... Not her.
As Tonica.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way.
So all of the heroic spirits came out of the box.
Sure.
Sure. What does this mean?
In other words, Pandora never opened her box here.
Julian
is the funniest
the boy.
thing I've ever heard.
I thought he died, but no, he's fine.
No, he just got a little bit gooped. It's astounding how poorly you treat women. This is the thesis of the podcast.
It's astounding how poorly you treat women. And then the blonde girl from the opening is also Erica.
Right. Okay.
This is Erica.
You
can tell because of her bat wings.
Sure.
And also because of this line. We can't see Julian's face. That's fun. We saw it earlier, though.
So are they in the box right now?
I think the box is there with them. The Pythos.
But I thought it was up in the sky. Oh, yeah, he's suffering.
He's still getting fucked up. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it is up in the... I think they're up in the sky.
Oh, he's secretly a big evil boy.
Okay, great.
Uh-huh. I'm keeping notes.
I'm not.
It's almost time. Wait, zoom out far enough that we can figure out if you're in the box. No, the box is above them. Okay. They're in...
Oh, the box is icy.
They're in, like, the
This
void
is some Utana
dimension.
shit that's happening right now.
They're in the void dimension from the Risk of Rain 2 DLC. I understand.
Of course. Who is she? I still don't know.
I still don't know who the
woman who
adult
upsets
women
me.
are. I still don't really understand why she upsets you. Women are not allowed to wear suits and have long hair? Ash sexist, actually?
I'm sexist, actually. Her blonde twin tails upset me.
Ainsworth Dearest wishes the salvation of humanity. Okay, I'm taking notes.
Somehow I don't think that's true.
However, that does not necessarily mean all of humanity will be saved. Oh, so in other words, they're like,
they're evil.
Coded eugenicists.
Okay, yeah. Or evil. Evil also is a way to describe this. You see how she looks? It's weird.
I agree that the big titty suit window that looks weird. I kind of think that just like wearing a suit with big twin tails is kind of a hot look.
I don't.
Damn.
I feel like this conversation doesn't need to be
yeah, that's why we're talking over it.
Okay, great. Well, what's the temperature where you are?
Like in my apartment or outside?
Outside.
I don't know. I can't check without like turning the movie off, which I can't.
I guess that's fair.
It's probably.
I like that the pink-haired girl.
It's probably like -5 or -10
Celsius.
Yes. Sorry.
I like that the pink-haired girl is face down on the floor this whole time.
Yeah, she's been getting consistently down. She had first had her head on the table, and then she was sort of next to the table. Now she's just dead.
Yeah. I just checked the weather where I am. It's currently 6 degrees Fahrenheit, and the weather condition is described as haze.
That's unpleasant.
Girl, what is a haze?
The guys have little tails. I don't like
they
that.
Do. They can turn into Cardcaptor Sakura wands at any time.
That's unpleasant to me. But that they're like prehensile tails? I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I'm going to be talking about Cardcaptor Sakura this whole time.
We should just talk about Cardcaptor Sakura.
It's really good.
Have I told you that, like, the library near me has almost all of the Cardcaptor Sakura manga, except that it's missing 2 and 4 all the time?
Yes, you've told me this.
I'm so mad.
It's the worst.
I just want to read...
Shiro is the name of this guy, and he's terribly injured. I don't know what spirit's power he's borrowing.
What's the worst hero's spirit? What's the worst hero's spirit to borrow? Let's discuss this amongst ourselves.
Yeah. I'm trying to comb through all of Greek myth. Achilles.
So true.
I don't know what she's talking about, so I'm not listening.
Yeah. This movie is so hard to pay attention to, and I can't tell if that's because of the movie or because that's because of you.
Hey! Don't put that on me.
Not because you're a bad person, because sitting with a friend and talking is distracting.
I'm amused by the idea that me being distracted during movies would make me a bad person. Who the hell is Beatrice?
From a utilitarian perspective, being distracting during movies is amoral.
They have a Greek mythology book. That's fun.
Yeah, that seems useful in their line of work. Big bullet!
Big bullet.
Why do you have this big bullet?
It's keeping her awake at night.
So big. Sorry to wake you up. I was just thinking about how big this bullet is. You see this thing? It's fucked up.
You seen this shit, Ilya? Have you seen this shit, Prisma Illyia, the Nameless Girl?
Maybe you just...
She's
we're
a
about
robot.
to learn her... I could comply. Okay, so she's some kind of, like... Her name is Angelica.
Her name is Angelica.
You really have become nothing more than a doll. Bloodborne? Bloodborne reference?
Probably, yeah.
So even all that anger you had was just for... I'm so curious about this woman. Mostly because you hate her so much.
I need to know. I need to understand women.
Oh my god. She's
Wow.
Julian's older sister.
I like that this is a revelation in the context of the movie where you know what's going on in general. However, for us, it's like they could have dropped this at any time and we've been like, okay, sure.
She's not really a person. That's why she looks like this.
That makes way more sense, TBH.
I love that she fades into a...
This visual is kind of sick.
Yeah, a little bit.
What is Disman...
I assume that you suffer from a loss of emotion. So true.
Yeah. How can you tell?
I have lost more than 90% of my original emotions is the funniest line I've ever seen.
I think it's funny mostly because of the context in which you're hearing it.
I don't know. I think that Drill could tweet, "I have lost 90% of my original emotion," and that would go wild.
It would go hard.
It would go hard. It's just a funny line. It's funny to, like, put a number to it. It's funny to say original emotion.
Mm-hmm. I think it's objectively funny whenever people, like, put a percentage on things in anime, and that there's no reason why there should be a percentage. I'm interested in the implication that this guy is talking about, who the hell is Darius? Who the hell is Zachary? Is Darius the guy who Julian turns into?
Master
He must
Darius
be.
All successive have their existence substitute days. Oh,
Okay,
so this
Darius
is
is the
Organization
evil.
13. They get Norded.
Yeah.
The longer you are the head of the Ainsworth family, the more you get Norded and you turn into Xehanort.
Darius.
I'm already half Darius.
Darius is such a name for this guy. Anyway, what was I saying?
I have
Right,
no
I'm interested in the
fucking clue.
implication. The brother said something about, like, you want to save Miyu and the rest of this world. What's up with her?
I think that they're just friends.
But what's up with her, though?
Yeah, that's true. I guess she's tapping
This is one of the 10% of emotions.
She's lost
10%
all
of emotions
except...
that Germex couldn't kill. Thanks. Ilya's magical girl suit is not good. I know I've only seen it one shot from the back. Great job on being Jewish?
She's giving up her... She's revoking her Jewish heritage in this scene. That's what's happening.
To go off and fight evil.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
I guess. Evil box.
Evil box? Notice anything? Yeah, it's a... Oh, I know that it's really big! I was about to say the same thing. I don't understand what you see in Miyu's magical girl outfit, and I don't understand what you don't see in Ilya's. To me, they're both kind of whatever.
I like the dark colors that are on Miyu's mostly. It's just like, it looks... I like it... Here's the thing. Sorry. I got really distracted in the middle of my sentence. Because I keep looking at what's happening on the screen and getting really confused.
So the two Holy Grail things are called Sapphire and Ruby, to be clear.
Okay, like the Pokemon game. Great. A magical girl outfit either has to be... Now I can talk, because we've seen a battle scene with her already. Either has to be, like, minimal or go super hard. And Muse is minimal, in that it's, like, dark colors. It's got a couple of little embellishments, but it's not doing a lot.
Sure.
But Ilya's is the same general design, except it's, like, got this gradient, and it's all, like, pink and white, and it just looks like it should be froofier.
Right.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what you're picking up.
Also, they look like... This is my dark secret, is that I watched almost all of Sword Art Online when I was younger. And they look like Miyu looks like one of the Spriggan fairies from the second arc of Sword Art Online.
I believe you. Oh no, the muck's pouring out. It won't be long until it overwhelms us again.
Okay, why is the...
It's funny that they have, like,
There's
an
another
adult
woman
attendant. Yeah, they have an adult attendant who doesn't appear to have powers. She's just here to make sure that they, like, follow the buddy system, I think.
She has some powers because she was able to leap off into the world. Ilyasvale.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ilyasvale. Ilyasvale.
Yeah, we're all familiar.
I'm not, but I guess this is
the bulky bitch and the little twerp who've done nothing but run away. This girl in particular really looks like she's being... She looks like she's from a Studio Trigger show.
That makes sense. I like her more than anyone else in this show so far.
Yeah, I want the movie to be about her. She's great.
Yeah. Well, mostly it's that I want this I want more shows to be about bad people.
Uh-huh.
And so I think a movie about her would be fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and her name is Beatrice. She's Beatrice. I've got it
Beatrice.
now.
Okay. I'm keeping
Is
track.
she a member of the family? Let's find out. Well, she was working for Julian.
My only goal is to fight for Master Julian. I do think the little thing in her forehead is a control chip.
That would be cool.
This is such great TV. We're just guessing things.
This is good radio.
This is good radio.
I like their Naruto run.
Yeah. Oh no. Fucked up sword. I recognize that sword. That's the sword you
but
get.
whoever wields it must be kick-ass.
That's the sword you get after you beat the Leonin Misbegotten behind Castle Morn in the southern end of the map in Elden Ring.
Okay, great.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like her just because she's different. She's the first kind of, like, tech person we've seen.
She's confident in her ability to handle cutlery.
To handle cutlery.
This is a Dark Knight outfit.
Uh-huh. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
This is a Yu-Gi-Oh card! Who the hell is Chloe?
It's Yu-Gi-Oh
I guess that girl must be named Chloe.
Yeah.
I don't know what this woman's name is.
It doesn't matter. Ilya's going
No,
to
this
install
woman
the
is named Chloe. Because they said Miyu and Chloe. And this is where Miyu is. No, that's not true.
No, this is Ilya. Ilya is with... Take your time.
I won't, thank you. I like her fists.
Uh-huh. I do think that... Use our ace in the hole.
I'm really
the
interested
ace
in what
hero.
this is.
The Berserker class.
The Berserker class. Only cards of Raging Warriors.
Uh-huh.
Dragon? Great. Crush that woman's skull? Crush that woman's skull for me? Crush her skull? Crush her skull? No!
Skull crushing? That little smile is so funny. If a hero can't do the... Uh-huh.
That would go hard as a line in any other circumstance.
She's now 3D animated.
This is a good outfit. Because they framed it in that lighting, and now I think it's really cool.
Uh-huh.
I like evil women.
I've noticed this about you.
I'm more interested in evil women than I am in morally upright women.
Uh-huh. That's why you're doing a podcast with me.
Mm-hmm.
You're a spirit of the dead.
Okay, so she's Sakura.
Who
is Chloe?
I don't know. I knew that she was Sakura. They said it earlier. Yeah, no, she's great.
She's great. No. Oh. This is so sad. I do really like Kura's outfit as well, though.
Yeah, no,
it's like
good.
Very excessive, and that's good. Okay, now
so
hold on.
Poison. Uh-huh.
I'm suddenly less okay with the heroic spirit installs. Because I don't know what the hell...
Her name is Bazette. We've just learned this.
Bizette. Great.
Suit woman who's not the fucked up one is named Bazette.
Great. Miyu just became some person who just suddenly has darker skin.
Uh-huh.
We can't do this. people. I can't figure out if Ilya is supposed to be like a dragon or like a gorgon.
I think she's more snake-like than dragon-like. So
I guess.
I assume it's unclear to me. I think she's just supposed to be a scaly monster.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Her hand just is that big.
Yeah, I thought it was just made of bandages, but no, she just has like a big fucked up hand.
Kind of sick.
Yeah, why isn't this movie about Beatrice?
I don't know.
I hope that they free her from whatever stupid mind control thing is in her forehead so that she can like not just like be defeated and then die. I'm
entranced by the fact that that Ruby, the Holy Grail wand, is now her hair.
Is now her what?
Her hair.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a gorilla arm?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's Guilty Gear.
It's Guilty Gear! Guys, life could be Guilty Gear.
Uh-huh. This is a thing that it's Guilty Gear. This is a thing
Guilty Gear.
That I'm like a little bit of a snob. I hate like 90% of 3D animation in like modern anime. I think it almost always looks like absolute fucking garbage. And just like completely ruins the visuals of the show.
I think this does not look too bad.
I don't think it looks... My main problem, which is an extremely stupid and snobby problem, is that it like always change every time they unless it's good, but which a lot of the time it's not. Most of the time when they switch to 3D animation, it changes the frame rate, not the literal frame rate, but the sort of functional frame rate. It becomes way, way, way too smooth, and it looks bad because smooth animation
I agree, and I understand.
looks bad.
I totally understand this. We talked about, like, recently, again, because I was watching Saki, my love of sports anime. Thank you. It's so blindingly loud?
Blindingly loud.
Blindingly loud. But we talked about my love of sports anime. And I think Haikyuu is a show that does, like, the partial 3D thing good. Mostly because it's a show where they have to... There's a lot of a ball. There's a lot of orb.
There's a lot of orb.
And they tend to animate the orb and then keep everything else, like, not like that. Which is not bad, I would say.
I mean, honestly, I like the 3D table animation in Saki. I think it looks pretty good.
It does look... the 3D table animation in Saki is so good that I don't even think about it half the time.
And they, like, never animate the characters in 3D.
Is one of the reasons why you talked about not wanting to watch Chainsaw Man... Well, this is not the reason. But that Chainsaw Man also uses 3D animation in a way that was... Many people were like, I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I think that the 3D... To memory...
To memory.
Divine Core won't stop talking to me. Hang on, I want to know what's going on with this, because it's the only character I care about. She's got she's like dinging everything I like about...
She's a member of the family, and she's...
I guess she's his daughter.
Not Damien.
Darius is
Darius?
Darius is the guy who takes over people. But I don't remember what the guy who's being taken over is.
Julian,
there we go. I guess she's Julian's... daughter? Question mark?
No. No.
Her Mjolnir is authentic. Her divine sphere would have to be... I'm trying to... Uh-huh.
Thor had 2 sons.
I'm aware of this.
One of them was a god.
Uh-huh. This happens after Ragnarok. I know this. I used to be super into Norse mythology. Do you know this about me?
I don't know this about you, but that's fascinating.
My aunt, when I was like 12, me and my aunt went on a trip to like Iceland and Norway.
I like her fucked up legs.
Yeah. All right. She's Magni. That's great.
That's
anyway,
great.
I used to be so into Norse mythology. Norse mythology fucking whips.
Mm-hmm. Also, I still like her control trip horn.
Yeah. Get force ejected, lol. Can I help you?
I enjoyed that one.
I'm picking up the lingo of the show. Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I thought that the 3D animation in Chainsaw Man was just like kind of trash in kind of a normal way.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
that's fine.
uniquely whatever.
Uniquely
it was
bad.
It was just like this is what.
I like that her gimmick is that she's like a maid. She's all about cleaning and cooking. You see what I mean about Miyu's skin? This is the worst.
Yeah.
Anyway,
this is the worst matchup for me.
I'm so distracted.
She's distracting.
She's distracting.
Why isn't she in Mahjong Soul?
Good point. I would play her in a heartbeat.
Uh-huh.
Sakura. The sky is filled with Sakura.
Uh-huh.
And that's her. This whips.
Uh-huh. The spot where she
Poison makes your skin dark? Fuck that.
I think that... Well, whatever, like... Okay, she's using the assassin card.
Now she's white now.
No, she's white. I understand...
I mean, not white. You know what I mean.
Yeah. I understand the line here, right? Which is that, like, because they think they're clever, they're like, when she uses the assassin card, she's like a Middle Eastern Crusade era assassin, and thus she gets dark skin.
So hard.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I just keep looking at it. It was worth watching this movie for what's happening right now.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, they think they're cute, but it's actually not.
It's not good.
It's not good. Chainsaw Man. I can't carry on a conversation under these conditions. I watched the first episode of Chainsaw Man and I thought, like, this whips, and then they got to the part where it starts getting 3D animated and I was like, eh. But then the rest of the show I wasn't so bothered by it, because I made an active effort not to be bothered by it.
Maximal Schneiden.
What?
That's what she said.
Great. And then,
with this baby, I can strip the power of that heroic spirit.
What is the heroic spirit in this moment? I'm really interested now.
Yeah.
Take that knife. Dagger, whatever. Cutlery.
That dagger is lethal to me.
Wow. But then I thought that the other stuff that the 3D animation, like, enabled, which was that they used it in order to supplement, the creation of hand-drawn stills, was, like, really great. And also it was helpful for stuff like lighting and backgrounds and shit. which like made the whole show look really pretty when it was just in hand-drawn stills. So that was a worthwhile, I think, exchange in this moment. I have feelings about Chainsaw Man, can you tell? Fraggle Rock!
No! Don't kill her!
God. Well, Ilya doesn't want anyone to die, so I'm sure she won't die. Never mind. Sakura's dead.
Sakura's dead. But
she's been dead the whole time.
Okay.
Gaybolg. The mix of mythologies they're using here is not unfamiliar to me, and yet it's very strange.
That's funny. This is a funny joke. That she doesn't have a heart, and so you can't stab her in the heart.
But she can feel pain. And she can crawl around like a little beast. Like a beastie.
Oh, into the muck.
And go into the goo. Go there. Where? In the goo.
I can't believe they killed both of our favorite evil women.
I know.
This sucks. Bad movie.
For that reason and no other reason. It's really, they switched from like, it's snowing outside to this so fast.
Yeah. How long has it been?
We're halfway through.
We're halfway through. I cannot imagine what else is going to happen. I can perceive 0% of the future. I can't even picture. They're presumably going to get up to the platform, and then I have no idea what happens.
30-minute long boss fight.
Probably.
That's how these things go. Well, it's like 15-minute long boss fight, 15-minute long dramatic decision of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about, I can't remember why.
Turning into a cat.
Oh my god. Sorry, never mind what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Let's talk about the movie. What the hell is a Fraga?
It's her thing that she shot.
It's, okay, there you go, thanks. You understand, and I don't.
Uh-huh. They've shattered the divine core of Thor?
She's lost the right to wield Mjolnir.
Wow, it's just like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I wish it wasn't. This is hardcore, though.
Yeah. This is pretty awful. You just have to, like, stand here and watch her die.
Mm-hmm. That seems to be kind of the theme.
Mm-hmm.
Bazette. I know this was already said, but I didn't register it the first time. Mental attack! Sonic Fandub voice. Psychic attack!
I love the fact that there's just like 5 people at home just like watching the live stream and live commentating. That's so funny to me.
Oh, we got a flashback.
We got a flashback to like 10 minutes ago.
It was like 20 minutes ago.
So she's like letting out all of her memories via lightning?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's reasonable.
Don't worry about it too much.
Okay, I won't.
Thanks. Yay! What I was going to say is I can't remember the reason why we spoke about this. Sorry.
Are you thinking about the force ejection?
I'm thinking about the force ejection. But the first time that we talked before Takoyaku commentary, we were talking about, like, magical girl, stuff.
That's correct.
And I was, like, talking about how no, interpretation of magical girls being, like, I don't know, a little fucked up will ever do it better than Madoka Magica.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember why we got on that topic at all.
Oh, it's because we were talking about this movie. It's because we were talking about how we didn't know what this movie was because we were looking at the crossover stuff.
That makes sense.
And we started talking about magical girls. That's part of the reason why I wanted to watch this movie, is because we had a pre-existing thing of not knowing what this movie was and being confused by this crossover because we had no fucking clue what was going on.
I don't think this is so much, like, magical girls being a little fucked up as, like, a hyper-dramatic show that also has magical girls in it.
Yeah, my sort of, like, especially, you know, this is, like, after a series and then after a movie. I kind of feel like we're more in the realm of, like, we've gone beyond the pale and we've stopped being... It's no longer a magical girl show at this point. It's just a fate show, and we still have sort of, like, the magical girl, like, visual trappings sort of hanging on, because it's Illyia.
I would say that we've reached full power creep, is what's going on here. Whoa, she's normal now!
She's normal. Oh, she has a kick-ass outfit, actually.
Okay, well, the outfit is good. But she lost her tail. She had a tail there for a little bit. That was fun. I'm a furry.
Uh-huh.
Force ejection. Psychic attack.
I love this outfit. She's, like...
She's so weird.
She's going to an all-ages rave.
She is! Oh my god. So true.
You saw them, huh? The memories from when I died.
So all the people working for Julian are dead.
Uh-huh.
Sakura is dead, Beatrice is dead.
Wasn't there someone else, or is that it?
Who
was in the intro? Who was with him in the intro?
Eliza. That's not her name.
Who the fuck is Eliza?
That's not her name. Who was it? No, it starts with an E.
The blonde
and it's 5
girl.
letters long.
Blonde girl who was like, kill me. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, she's still alive.
She's still alive. Probably.
I feel nothing, even when I see your face.
Yay!
Yay!
I am really fascinated by the landscape here, which makes no sense whatsoever.
Okay, go on.
Well, just because we're not... Oh my god, the chunky... Never mind.
Yeah,
look at her
shoes
shoes.
are great. Shoes are great.
It's like set as though they're in a wasteland where they've broken up all of the surrounding landscape. But there's... That's not what's happening.
Uh-huh.
That's not where they are.
Uh-huh.
You can kind of see in the background, like, I guess, that it's a crater.
Sure.
But this isn't where they are. They've moved to a world which befits, to a setting which befits this dramatic conversation. God, this outfit is good.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can't believe she's still cool, even now that she's not half
she's just
giant.
The best character. I don't know what to tell you.
You're telling me that a girl can be half giant with monkey features and a giant hammer and be goth?
Yeah. Girls can do anything, Ash.
Girls can do anything.
Girls can do
Clearly
anything
I need
they
to learn
set their
something.
mind to. Yeah.
about women and girls. I want to understand women.
Well, I've good news for you. You're doing a podcast in which you by the end of this podcast, you will understand women.
Okay, great. What about men?
They haven't shown up yet, and so I'm still pretending they don't exist.
Okay, great.
I hate that the
way
wand
that it
is
moves
a prehensile tail. It's
not
awful.
that great.
It makes me feel like it's about to stab me in the back of the neck and lay eggs in me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is us, by the way.
This is us.
I just pointed
on our little bamboo iPad.
I just pointed to the screen with my real human hand as though this is a visual media.
Uh-huh.
Ainsworth. We don't know the truth.
That's why I want to have a chat with him.
With Darius.
Uh-huh.
Why is she... I mean, I guess Illyasfeel is her full name, and they just call her Illya.
It's really funny when they Illyasfeel her. It makes it feel like she's like... She got a bad grade on a test.
No Illyasfeel.
And they're like, Illyasfeel, I need to talk to you. Can you come down, please?
Uh-huh.
I'm so knowing nothing about this show.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the woman who was talking is named Rin? We've learned this.
Yes.
So I assume that Illya...
The cops are coming, by the way.
Oh.
Watch out.
Okay, I will. Holy shit! They're really coming for you.
They're coming. I live on the exterior of a building.
Mm-hmm.
The sound of all cars is right there. What? I didn't need to say what. They were about to explain it.
Yeah, there's your answer. In a couple of days, his dad was about to be Big Sis Amelia. Oh, she's his big sister. Okay. It's really funny to me how little in this anime they use hair color to portray family relations. Mm-hmm. They just don't care. Which
no, they
is
don't give
deeply
a shit.
confusing because I'm used to situations in which they do care.
I like that his test is to turn a spoon into a fork.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to show my dad this fork before he died.
I wanted to show my dad this fork before he gets subsumed by an ancient spirit.
God. It's completely unclear what his power does. He can use it to, like, teleport things into little warp gates. Like, he teleported his hand to choke her at one point.
We never talked about that, but yeah, he did, like, instead of just, like, walking forward 5 feet and choking her, he like, made a little, like, portal and pushed his hand through the portal so that he could, like, choke her at, like, an additional 5 feet.
He could force choke her, but using his actual hand.
Wow, hey, there you go. He made a good fork.
He made a good fork. But also apparently his power can be used to turn spoons into forks.
It's this cutlery theming again.
Oh my god, you're right.
This whole movie's about cutlery.
I mean, I guess you could say that turning spoons into forks is a process of... I'm not worried about this.
Oh, she's dead.
A process of transporting matter from one location to another location.
Sure.
Emilia. That's not the same person as the girl. No, it is.
It is the same person, yeah.
Her name was Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. I felt like that wasn't her name before.
Uh-huh.
Surely.
It might not have been. There's a lot going on. A lot has happened.
I don't understand personally.
Uh-huh. I get the impression you're wishing... Uh-huh.
Oh.
I like the lighting in there. That was cool.
Yeah, and they tightened the field of view.
Oh,
they're doing it again. This is good framing, actually.
This is
if this were like good to watch, this would be kick-ass. I can't actually judge. I don't know what's going on.
It's a great backhanded compliment.
Erica!
If this didn't suck ass, it would kick ass.
Her name was Erica. Amelia and Erica are two different people. But Amelia and Erica are also the same person. Because this is...
Oh, these liquid physics are not good.
That's sludge, baby! Sludge Saturday! Sludge Sunday, in fact, is when we're recording this.
Okay, Sure, he's freaking out.
Speaking
of sludge, if you had to, watch this movie in, like, 32-minute sludge videos, on TikTok, what additional things would you think would be best to put on the screen?
Oh, God. I have to think about things that would entertain me and be suitably, like, stimulating. I really... God. You have to let me think about this one for a while, because I need to have a serious answer.
Okay.
What would be thematically appropriate?
I think slime video...
Well,
I think slime videos are so
like,
close.
Like, painting time lapses. Like, I don't know, I would like to watch someone paint a sunset while I did this.
Oh, they're in the Kingdom Hearts afterlife.
Oh, great.
They're about to find a bunch of orbs and resurrect
Erica.
Sora.
Is she Erica or Amelia? Amelia's dead and this is
sister?
Erica.
What?
This is Erica.
This is Erica,
Erica is the same girl that was in the school, and this is also Erica.
Right.
And Erica looks like Amelia did, but Amelia is dead. And Amelia has not been brought back to life. I think.
This is great radio.
Yes!
Ooh.
Sorry, that was awesome.
That was good.
That was really good. See, we can like things.
We can like things. This movie has been, like, at its best when it's been, like... It's good when it slows down like this, and it's good when it speeds up to a ridiculous extent. Every time it's in kind of, like, a medium pace of, like, making plot happen in a big way, it sort of sucks.
Every time we cut back to the people who are getting the live stream, it's bad.
Yeah. But, like, anytime it's just, like, people having emotions interestingly framed by the camera, or people doing stupid bullshit with stupid weapons, I'm like, I'm into this. But the actual, once I have to think about the plot of the movie, and it's trying to tell me about the plot, I'm like, I don't care.
I wish they would...
Okay, wait, he's explaining the Erica Amelia thing. Wait, what?
What?
Wait, so she is Amelia?
She's... So Erica and Amelia are the same person.
Right, after we just said they're not. Unless they aren't, because he's
about to explain.
By it.
I don't know why Darius knows.
The first woman in existence!
The
original woman!
Never mind.
Pandora.
Pandora.
Okay, that's actually kind of a bad... That's a feel-bad reveal. That she's just Pandora. I'm like, oh, that's boring.
I thought they were forcing her to use Pandora's card or whatever the fuck.
I guess it's like...
But instead she's just Pandora. And Amelia and Erica. So it was intentionally confusing.
My ability to die was stolen by the gods.
Damn. This is the story
of
the
all about
plot
me,
of the Good
you
Place.
see.
What was I talking about?
I have no fucking clue. 6,000 years is not that long, also.
Yeah. You should read 17776. I was saying something that was, like, almost important.
Sure.
Sludge! Sludge! I'm no longer interested. Sludge.
Are these...
Oh, I remember what I was saying.
Dark Souls enemies.
They are. It's that I know that there was like a whole show and also a movie before this in which I'm sure they spent a lot of time engaging with the mechanics of this magic system where they use cards and shit. But I wish they would do it more in this movie because I am vaguely interested in it.
Yeah, it's like sort of neat. I
want to see them use more powers. And learn how those powers actually are instead of just being movie bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Sludge Saturday, baby.
By using the Holy Grail.
I'm still unclear on the Holy Grail thing.
Will you open the
There are two of them.
Ash,
he needs to use two Holy Grails.
Uh-huh.
Is it?
I guess so.
Huh? I do appreciate the amount of times in this movie that they have gone, don't worry, this is confusing.
Uh-huh.
Like, so true.
But the thing is that they're spending so much time explaining things that I feel like they don't need to explain.
Yeah, like
that
who
10
Pandora
minutes
is.
in which they just talked about Pandora again and again and again and again. And now here they're like, this is a triple woman who's like maybe his sister and maybe isn't and maybe is and like I don't understand it at all.
She's been here the whole time.
Uh-huh.
What the hell? Sorry,
is not a lie.
I can't think about Erica, Amelia, Pandora too much or I'd die. Sludge Saturday, baby.
Okay. Ilya's about to... That's an awfully long time to be alive, sure.
She suffered. Uh-huh.
Yeah, uh-huh. Women suffer. We are aware
Women
of
suffer.
This is feminism. Sir, that must result in something more than just a desire for death. You're fooling
You should read
yourself.
17776. People, you should read 17776. I'm going to open the Pithos and kill Pandora to save humanity.
Correct.
From what?
I think the thing that the thing is that the Pandora's box brings about the end of the world. And so you open Pandora's box to save humanity from the end of the world caused by opening Pandora's box.
This can't be.
This is the best that I can come up with.
Also, why has she been upside down the whole time?
It's because she's in the Nega realm.
Damn. This is just like Kingdom Hearts.
This is just like Kingdom Hearts. This is such a Kingdom Hearts-ass movie, for real.
I should really get really into Kingdom Hearts, because I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts in a way that is not like, wow, look at this thing that's so complicated. I want to know about it.
I made the decision, I've never played Kingdom Hearts, but I made the decision to, like, watch some Let's Plays by a person I appreciate, and really, really, really pay attention to the lore and remember it very intently. And so now I just know how Kingdom Hearts works, and that's fucked up. And I can just, like, sit down with people and I can just, like, explain them all of Kingdom Hearts. Then enough with the lies. Your wishes aren't gonna, unless they're genuine. So true.
So, she is the Holy Grail, or has it? Hold on, never mind. Let's talk about this. Me when I grow... Hold on. Me when I grow trees out of my ass. This is just like Pokemon Black and White.
No, it's Ruby and Sapphire.
My mistake. But you understand this is just like Pokemon Black and White, though.
No, I didn't play those.
This is... Pokemon Black and White are about truth and ideals.
So true. If you really don't care, then what's making you...
For his ideals.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't care about truth. He's just like, Reshiram?
Now she's Santa Knight.
Santa. This is just like Mahjong Soul.
This is just like Mahjong Soul.
The trees are coming out of his back.
Uh-huh. This is a pretty good outfit. I like this outfit.
Yeah, this is not bad. I mean, it's like kind of generic, but it's like... I don't know.
It's fine.
It takes effort to design a generic outfit.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand his powers because they've failed to explain them in any meaningful way.
Uh-huh. Borrow powers from cards, you borrow power from wands. Uh-huh. I'll leave any reason to fight originally. Backup bit player.
Wow.
Wow.
Sludge.
Sludge men.
The Sludgeman.
I cannot wait to kill these men and get, like, huge fucking Titanite. You know that these motherfuckers have the good Titanite.
I was hoping that what you were going to say is I can't wait to kill these men and just get huge sludge.
Just huge sludge.
See, here's the thing, is what they're explaining here is that she gets her power from the cards and also from Ruby, and that's 2 things, and that's too many. You can't both be a card capture and have a magical girl wand holy grail that makes you a magical girl.
Uh-huh. What if you're just a send-up of every single magical girl thing? What if you just have all of them?
That's kind of cool.
The wand is also kind of like a little cat.
Well, yeah, that's... Yes.
Is he fucking dead?
Not yet.
Oh, she just very slightly nicked him.
The backgrounds in this are really great, even if they don't make any sense.
This is correct. I cannot tell whether they are in the real world.
This is the real world.
Or if they are
Miu is not in the real world.
Okay.
But this is like outside of the place that leads to the big... The cube. Hell cube.
Uh-huh.
They've stopped rendering the rest of the environment.
Okay.
Now he's shirtless.
I'm understanding his powers. He can teleport and he also has trees.
I don't know why he has the
trees,
trees,
fairly
though.
Consistent.
What's up with the trees?
I think that's Darius. I think his power... Okay, I think what was established earlier is that, like, his power... Because he was doing the fork shit. He was making forks. And he was like, this is my power, and I want to grow a power all of my own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The sludge.
Slorp.
Subsumed.
Slorping some sludge men.
Oh my god, I want to slurp. I want this!
Uh-huh.
This is some, like, Omega Flowey shit.
The thorny vines are Julian's magical
circuits?
It's like he's becoming a plant. He's using to draw endless power from that sea of muck. Okay, see, I was about to give my thesis, and now my thesis is wrong.
He's wrong.
And now I'm confused. Okay, definitely the teleporting diamond stuff is like... Now he's just become a Pokemon. The teleporting diamond stuff is like... Is like his power that he developed all on his own. That was a thing that was very clearly established. The Ainsworth family can only say the opposite. I'm gonna ignore this dialogue. And then, like, judging by the fact that, like, the thorn stuff is, like, corrupting his body and stuff, I assume that that's Darius.
They're his magical circuits. Are you not gonna fight Omega Flowey and instead just do this bullshit? That's so lame. I wanted to see a fight scene with the giant vines.
Uh-huh.
Give it to me, please. Don't just win with the power of feelings, win with the power of your sword.
Is she on a horse?
Yes.
Yes.
Pegasus.
She's sort of doing it.
No.
No.
Not enough.
She's changed outfits again, which I think is
she
very
has.
funny.
Bellerophon.
Bellerophon. I love that this horse is kind of goofy. It has kind of a goofy face.
Yeah, all horses have kind of a goofy face as far as I'm concerned. Now she's a berserker again. What class was that? Fucking Pegasus Knight from Fire Emblem?
Bellerophon? That was Bellerophon?
But they're not using the powers of actual guys, they're using classes.
Sure.
This is an imitation of the world that was created by the Olympian gods themselves. What?
I'm gonna use it as a blade and impale you all. Okay, I think you're getting her wish. She's fighting the big plant.
This is better.
Uh-huh.
Now she's fighting,
the thing is
real.
that they keep saying, like, we're gonna win with the power of friendship. And then they just, like, summon epic dudes and win by fighting anyway. You know?
That's preferable.
It's kind of like a... It's kind of like if what it feels like is if Madoka is, like, subverting Sailor Moon, this is just subverting Madoka. In that, like, we're gonna pretend to be deep, but in reality, we just want to put cool shit on the screen.
That's fine with me.
And we're not gonna examine this at all. Same substitution is the most basic of basics.
Okay, he's bad at turning spoons into forks. That's Pandora being dead again. This is, like, almost comprehensible, so I'm actually paying attention.
Yeah. Okay, so she killed herself with with one of his fucked up forks.
With one of the fucked up forks?
That's so funny. He's like, no, it's if only I could have made better forks, she wouldn't have killed herself.
That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. Now it's a rose. Emilia can't age or die. Why was he convinced that that's his sister?
Okay, so Darius can do the diamond stuff. I'm just wrong about everything.
You are.
I think he was convinced that she was his sister because she just calls everyone sister and brother.
She does call everyone sister and brother. Because she's the first woman.
So true.
This skateboarder just became the first woman. There's a forest in Poland and nobody knows why. That's what's happening right now.
Armor that's covered in thorns. I bet if he rolled into me, it would deal damage.
This is like evil Katamari.
Uh-huh.
I'm a sucker for running across, weapons and vines and shit to get to the source of them. That's fun. This is Sonic Frontiers.
This is why Bayonetta 1 is better than Bayonetta 2.
Okay.
Because first of all, Bayonetta 1 is better than Bayonetta 2 because it's better. And also, like, the story in Bayonetta 1 is actually good, but no one believes me because it's Bayonetta. But it's actually really good. Anyway, in Bayonetta 1 is all about being on giant guys. The sort of, like, 6 main bosses of Bayonetta 1 are massive things, and you, like, jump on them and run around them and, like,
it's all Shadow of the Colossus.
dismantle them.
Yeah.
It's Shadow of the Colossus, but it's not slow and boring.
Damn.
That's me being provocative. I like Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, what the hell? Fork.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Fork
jump scare.
Anyway, Bayonetta 2 doesn't have, like, any of that, and it sucks.
Yeah.
It has, like, more lesbianism.
Yeah, that's good.
But it has less jumping around giant angel guys.
Which makes
it
is
bad.
A worse game. My wish was not to kill my big sister.
Uh-huh.
Those are two very different things.
Uh-huh.
I thought I wanted to kill her, but actually I wanted her to be happy.
Uh-huh.
No, actually, never mind. I understand it now. It's because she was, like, begging for death, and he was like, I'll give you death, so you'll be happy. But instead now, he's like, wait a minute. I don't want you to die. I want you to be happy and normal.
Saying?
Yes. I understand everything.
Okay, I believe you. This is so hard for me. I'm having such a hard time. Why did I pitch this? I didn't expect it to be like this. I didn't expect
you thought it would be more normal.
Much. I thought it would be kind of normal.
That was foolish of you.
I didn't even know it was a sequel. I was just like, we should watch the movie that's on the event thing before we talk about the event characters. This made sense to me at the time, and now I'm here, and I'm like, what the fuck was I on?
By the way, sludge. Sludge.
Oh, that's hard.
Uh-huh.
Sludge. Oof,
Sludge Saturday, baby. Who the hell is Emiya?
He got stabbed, but he's fine.
Who is Emiya?
Is Emiya the fourth girl who is the same girl? It's Erica, it's Eliza, or whatever. It's Pandora,
it's Amelia?
and it's Emiya. Amelia.
And also Pandora, which doesn't start with an E.
Well, it doesn't in ancient Greek.
She's still upside down, and the field of view, she's still okay.
Uh-huh. The field of view keeps narrowing. It's very funny.
It's good, but it was from 20 minutes ago.
So true. It's almost like it's good to have relationships. That's what this movie is about, I think.
This movie is about how you shouldn't kill yourself.
Sludge.
This movie is about how you shouldn't kill yourself. Semicolon. Sludge. Oh! Pandora is the titular Nameless Girl.
Oh, okay.
I fucking understand.
Sure.
Also Licht.
Licht. Wanting to use two holy grails like that.
What? I still don't understand. One grail would have sufficed. Mew and Ilya are the holy grails. That's very clear now. We're good on that.
Okay.
But in order to open the Pathos, you only needed one grail, idiot.
Uh-huh.
The muck won't stop.
The muck won't stop. This is just like in the movie Weathering with You.
Wow. I've never seen that movie. I don't understand your reference.
It's not a good movie.
Awesome.
I needed to give her a nice view before she died.
It can never be muck. I hate sludge.
I hate sludge. She deserves better than sludge. She deserves well thought out, handcrafted content.
Those frames were kind of sick.
Uh-huh.
That was well drawn. What if it was sludge? Ivy, I need you to know, if I was in a situation where I could not die and needed to experience happiness, you should, instead of clearing the view to show a beautiful sunrise or whatever they're about to do, sludge, please. More sludge. This would make me not want to kill myself anymore.
If I was in a situation where I couldn't die and I needed to experience happiness, I would just, like, read a book.
So true. This is like...
This is a thing that I feel is always, like, unacknowledged in, like, immortality fiction, is, like, what would you do with all that time? And I'm like, people
read a
write,
lot,
like, more than a year's worth of books every year. You just, like, consume art.
Yeah.
You're making art right now, and you aren't thinking of the angle of, like, just consume some art, and it's nice for a long time.
You should watch Recreators.
No.
Okay. Well,
I don't know why I said no.
I don't know why either. It's a show where they talk about how characters and stories... This is probably not meant to be bad or something, but I'm not paying attention. It's about how characters and stories...
Big Rose? Utna?
Just like Utna, don't have any stories to read or watch because they're in fiction, and none of the people who write their fiction decide to... There's Gilgamesh.
Oh, yeah, there he is. The real ending is just about to begin.
I forgot that he wasn't here this whole time.
Yep.
He's in this movie.
Oh, now he's Darius, but he's absorbed... Oh, no, he's murdered her. The complete substitution of my existence has just finished. Damn, I guess Julian's gone. Let's finish this Holy Grail War once and for all.
This is just... Holy Mahjong War!
that's where Holy Mahjong War is from.
I understand now.
Oh, he
the
diamond...
hand. Oh, she was Archer.
I guess so.
The whole time. Okay.
But is she just a card? Is she about to die now that she's been decarded? Okay. I'm following. Question
I
mark.
assume.
That's
and that's the end
of the movie? What?
There's more after this. The guy, the fucking little boy only showed up right at the end and he didn't do anything. He was like, it's not over, and then he just showed up, and then the antagonist did some more shit, and then the movie ended.
Why was the Mahjong Soul crossover a crossover with this movie?
They needed a boy. They chose him. Instead of choosing one of the much cooler characters. I guess he's more in the actual show.
Probably, yeah.
But he's not in this fucking movie.
Did they just do the crossover with this movie because this was just the most recent Fate Ilya thing that existed?
I assume so.
Probably.
And also to promote the movie, I imagine.
I guess so, but the movie came out like 3 years ago.
Well, yeah, but
or
we get events late.
At the time of the crossover.
That's part of the bit with Mahjong
so.
Soul.
Yeah, that's true. They are very late on things very often.
It feels like they couldn't possibly be, like, 2 whole years late. But I shouldn't say that.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not sure.
It's like... I don't know.
What I was gonna say is that Recreators is about... I just got a text from my mom. I shouldn't put that in there.
Hi.
I shouldn't put that in the podcast. But it's in there now because we're not editing this out. The text from my mom was like 40 minutes ago. I just checked my phone while the credits were rolling. What I was going to say is that Recreators is a show where they talk about how, like, authors never write fiction into their stories. Like, they don't create worlds where people read books and shit, or make the stories in those books. And so when those characters cross over into the real world, and they start, like, playing video games and shit, they're like, hey, can you write more of this, like, into my story so that I can experience this, please? This is awesome that you have this and I don't get to experience it because you never made it so that I could read books. Anyway, I think that's related to why people in immortality stories never read books, is because they don't want to invent books.
Uh-huh. It's not that hard to invent a book. You're already inventing a book.
It's not that hard.
Writing a book. You're writing a book. Just, like, come up with a second book to put in your book. It's not that hard.
Ivy, what did you think of this movie?
That's a great fucking question. I'm thinking about the beginning of this movie, and then I'm thinking about the end of the movie, and I'm like, wait, what? Not in the sense of, like, that I expected the beginning of this movie to be different from the end of the movie, because
that's how movies
very
work.
Vague, that's how movies work, and I have a very vague sense of how, again, this weird fate shit works, that it gets all fucked up, and so I expected it to get all fucked up. The thing is that, like, I didn't expect that, like, there would be so much there's so much at the beginning of the movie that I just doesn't matter at all by the end of the movie.
Not even a little bit.
It doesn't coherently come together
until, like, right at the end, and
way.
then not even really that.
This is just, like... And, I mean, this has just got to be because this isn't a movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is an episode of television.
Mm-hmm.
This is a completely random splash of people. I guess they're going to be important in whatever happens next.
Yeah.
This is not a movie. This is an episode of television, which I understand is what sometimes anime movies are.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't expect that. I just expected it to be more standalone and have more structure and be more about things.
But it wasn't.
It just kind of wasn't.
I think this movie would probably be good if you knew what was going on in it. But
maybe.
not exceptionally good, but, like, it has some great moments, and overall I found the, like, storytelling of it, if you know what's going on even a little bit, to be fine. You're right that the beginning of the movie doesn't really need to be there in several respects. It's really, they really struggled to make this happen in such a way that it's a sequel, and then they start at, clearly whatever it's a sequel to did not end on a to be continued.
No.
Because they started in a peaceful snow scene.
Yeah, they started just hanging out.
And then things went to shit so fast, involving a character who then did nothing for the rest of the movie. This is a theme.
Yeah. I liked her. She was great.
She was asleep. They never resolved half of the hanging plot threads in this thing. What about the lady who upset me? We know what she is now, but nothing happened with her. She was never there.
Oh, yeah, right. The lady who's a doll. They're like, you're a doll, and you're his sister. And then they just never did anything with that. Like, you'd think that would... Again, this is just an episode of a TV show, but you think that would be important
sometime within the next hour. But
right.
It wasn't.
Especially because the end of the movie was all about Julian.
It was all about his family. She was never
him
even
and
in
his
the
human
flashback.
connections.
He just said her name a couple times. Guys, this movie sucks, actually.
There was also Sakura who was there, and it was...
She was so great. I assume that her plot thread is picked up from somewhere. But then she just fell into the sludge.
She just fell into the
And then they
goop.
were like, I guess we're done with her.
Yeah, but they even are like, we gotta watch out. She might come back. And then
she never did.
She just didn't.
Well...
Do you feel like... Hang on. I'm gonna, like, pull up the Mahjong Soul Club. Oh, I have it open already. Great.
Mm-hmm. I don't have it open.
I'm looking at these emotes, and I'm like, this.
Oh, I should look at those. Hold on.
I can link you if you want.
No, I'll get it. Characters / sex / female.
I'm looking at these emotes and stuff, and I'm like, this specific movie, which I'll remind the listener, we watched this specific movie because that was the movie that was advertised as crossing over, like, specifically for the event. Like, the characters are in here not because of broader Fate Ilya stuff, but specifically allegedly from that movie. I'm looking at these emotes, and I'm like, this movie gives me nothing, actually. This was a waste of time.
This was not worth it.
We could have watched any other thing from this thing. And it probably would have given us more context for understanding this character and these emotes. And, like, we never even saw her in, like, this schoolgirl form.
Yeah, and her hair was different at the start of the movie.
Her hair was, yeah.
And also in these Bond-up emotes that she has, she's in, like, again, like, pigtails, and that's not a thing.
Uh-huh. And so this was a waste of time.
Great!
Question mark. But also I had a good time.
It was worth it, if only just to know that it was a waste of time. We couldn't have known otherwise.
Nope.
Genuinely no way to know. So I guess, when are you putting this out?
I'm probably gonna put this out. I'll probably just, like, put this out next Sunday.
Yeah?
We'll probably just, like, have an extra week.
That makes sense.
I think that's probably the best way to do it. I could put them out. I could put it out closer, but I'm like, Sunday just works as a day for me to put out things in editing terms. Anyway, I guess we're ending the podcast episode now. Question.
Yeah.
Mark. So I'm gonna say, hey, I liked doing this bonus episode, and I like doing this podcast. And also doing things like bonus episodes requires more money for hosting fees and such. And so I'm just gonna, like, gently pitch, if you're enjoying the podcast and you want to support, I was about to say us, that's not true. If you want to support me in paying for our hosting costs and other miscellaneous, like, software costs, you can throw me some money at ko-fi.com. Wait, is that how these fucking...
Yes.
Ko-fi... I set this up, like, today. ko-fi.com/ivyfoxart. That's where you can go to support me, which will... because I pay for the hosting costs.
Yeah. Don't go to my Ko-fi.
You should also go to Ash's Ko-fi.
Well, if you pay me on there, it's for art. Or just because you think I'm a cool person, but it's not paying for any of the podcast costs.
I mean, if you pay me a lot of money... No, if you pay me a lot of money, I'll buy Ash a new mic. You know, something like that.
My mic is fine.
Anyway, that sure was a thing that we did. Any closing thoughts?
I can't wait to have opinions on this girl.
Uh-huh.
Because this gave me nothing.
Yeah, I was like, we should watch the movie so we're not going in blind. And now we're going in worse than blind.
We are. I stared at her for so long in the movie and had no thoughts.
This was worse than having no idea what was going on. Because now we'll be thinking about the movie, and this has nothing to do with the movie. Fucking great. Fantastic.
See you all on Sunday.
Well, I guess it is Sunday when this episode comes out. We'll see you all next Sunday for a normal episode. Bye.
Bye.